3 signs that your inner child is deeply wounded. I'm going to be very specific about these 3 signs, so you're going to want to stick around for the entire of the video so you don't miss any of the signs that you could be displaying that your inner child is deeply wounded. So with that being said, let's dive in. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, because it's my mission to share my message to as many people as possible and to help and guide people that are on their healing and spiritual journey, just like you. Let's dive in. So the first and very obvious sign that your inner child is deeply wounded is that you're very reactive. When you get triggered, you react with rage, with anger. You kind of go from 0 to 100 in a split second. You project all of your emotional baggage onto somebody else. So this looks like blaming that person for your emotional outburst. Like rage, putting so much rage and anger onto that person, trying to hold back a lot of maybe emotions and anger. You're trying to hold it in so much and you just want to absolutely go nuts at this person. And the reason why this is because the inner child is highly emotional. The inner child holds a lot of our emotional baggage, and the inner child wants to be seen, wants to be heard, wants to be witnessed. So the inner child is screaming out here saying, I have this emotional pain. You are triggering this emotional pain within me. Please listen to me. Please let me process this emotion, rather than coming out and blaming everybody else. The second sign is that you could be a very serious person. This is something I've had to deal with. I've always kind of been very serious, very pragmatic, I like structure, order, control, not in control in a narcissistic way, like controlling people, you can't do this, can't do that. I just like structure, know what's lying ahead. And this can make me feel very rigid, very tense, and not much fluidity in my life. So I don't really make time to be playful. I thought being silly was very cringy. And let me know in the comments below if you've been there as well. Like you see people being playful with their partner or just being a bit silly in general. It makes you kind of cringe. You can't look, it's embarrassing. And maybe you were told when you were a child, act your age, stop being so silly. And this can make us grow up to be very serious people. It can make us feel disconnected from our inner child. So this is a sign that the inner child is actually wounded. We're so wounded that we disconnect ourselves from that playfulness, that silliness. And so the way to overcome this is to go be softer. Allow moments in your life to do something that your inner child would like or you like doing in childhood. So for example, for me, this is I liked colouring. So I buy an adult colouring book and pens and I do something that is a bit more childlike. And if you want to discover if you have kind of this type of inner child wound where you feel very serious, very tense, you get embarrassed at the idea of being playful, even if you're on your own, I have a free inner child wound quiz that would determine what your dominant inner child wound is. It's absolutely free. You just click the link in the pinned comment below or in the description box to go through simple questions. It takes about 60 seconds, so no time at all, no time wasted, and you'll be sent a free personalized report with some simple steps to start healing your own inner child. So the third and final sign that your inner child is deeply wounded is that you cannot remember much from childhood. This one is because if we have been through a lot of ordeals and trauma when we were children, what we do is tend to suppress a lot of that because it's very painful. It was too hard for us to process. So we shut those memories out. Or often the only memories we can remember are the bad ones. And the same goes for me. I don't remember very much happy memories, not with my parents anyway. The only kind of playful happy memories that I have are when I was with my friends. But most of my memories are very traumatic memories, very hurtful memories. And so I don't remember that much positive memories, if that makes sense. So this is just a sign that your inner child may be deeply wounded and you have some inner work to do to kind of dig deep, to kind of unsurface any childhood trauma, childhood wounding that you may have gone through in childhood. So remember, if you want to discover what your dominant inner child wound is, take my free quiz, click the link below, and I will see you in the next video. Much love.